this is Graham from the Geoactive Software Product Experts team, and I'm going to continue with my IP tips and tricks and working with Logplots. So this is where we finished the first video, and from here we're going to add some formation tops into our Logplot. So we have the formations already loaded in, and similar to how you can drag and drop curves, you can drag and drop formations into the Logplot. Just left click, drag and drop. Now if you want to reorder your tracks around in the Logplot, the easiest way to do that is to right click, hold right click, and then move that track either left or right. So I'm going to move my formations all the way to the left and maybe move the sonic and the resistivity logs around as well. When you have a Logplot format that you are happy with and you would like to save that and use it later, you can go to the file menu and then you can choose save plot format. Save plot format will save this template with exactly the same curve names and curve sets that you already have. If you use the save plot format generic, that will use curve types or settings that you set up in curve aliasing. So today we'll just go for the simple save plot format. Remember these curve names exactly as they are. So I just save this .plt file, and I'll give this a new name, and it's going to get saved into the well subfolder inside the IP database by default. Save that, and then it should be available in here under our Logplots. So you can see that basic plot is there. So that means if I close this, if I wanted to reopen this, then I can just double click it from down in here. And you can see I've got other saved Logplots before, like this one for depth shift testing. So you can easily open previously saved Logplot formats by double clicking down here after you've saved them.